Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped!
Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this!
Confringo.
An outlaw makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then. Somebody, help! I've been kidnapped!
Revelio. Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Revelio. I should investigate.
If the headmaster needs Ferdinand, he's going to ask for Rose.
Confringo! Avada Kedavra! Accio! Leviosa! What do you have in... Protego! Imperio! Crucium! Expelliarmus!
I'm not done with you! Hey, knew you were still hanging about. Aha! Back for more.
Expelliarmus!
Ha! You're easy.
Bombarda!
You're the one who released our dragon!
Protego!
Scales yourself for that. You've made a great mistake.
Ascendo! Bombarda! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
You met...
You can feed a beast.
Avada Kedavra. Confringo.
Your life ends here. Shut up.
Revelio. Accio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Everything's all right now. Confringo! Havana Kedavra! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
You'll have to fight eventually. What have you done?
Confringo! Stupefy!
You're gonna have to stop that. I don't have all day.
Incendio!
Confringo!
Protego!
Well
Stupefy!
done.
Revelio.
Clever? How offensive. Next. Fine, a genius. Happy now? Possibly. But I'll allow your limp vocabulary.
Revelio.
This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm
What in Merlin?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahamora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night. I hope you've been staying vigilant with those demiguise statues. Someone must.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
What in
Protego! Stupefy!
I've saved a bit. Avoiding our problems.
Yes! Avada Kedavra! Accio! Confringo!
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Glacius! Lumos! Imperio!
Potato!
I never...
Stupefy!
I won't go down as easy.
What did you do?
Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso!
Your juvenile tricks will cost you! Get me down from here!
Accio! Protego! You're finished. Avada Kedavra! Your poaching days are over.
What about,
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Glacius! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Revelio. Confringo. Avada Kedavra! Confringo! Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Aloha Mora. Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo! Avada Kedavra!
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Who knows what would have happened to... Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Avada Kedavra! Expelliarmus! Diffindo!
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an Aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an Aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an Aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an Aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor. Avada Kedavra! Diffindo!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Revelio. There we go. Revelio. That's it. Revelio.
I've robbed
This looks like... Avada Kedavra!
Fear! What was that? Ow!
Defender! Protego!
Might want to look up. Some sort of dark magic, I presume.
Expulso!
Stupid! Confringo!
Petrificus totalis!
Flash of inspiration. You will not survive this.
Protego!
Novice
Stupid luck!
Petrificus totalis!
Death from above.
Levioso!
This is not going well for you.
Stupefy!
You will pay for your deeds.
Accio! Protego! Stupefy! I'm going to... Confringo! Expelliarmus!
My one! You can't hold out forever.
Defender!
I know you're
Stupefy!
kind.
Descendo! Bombarda!
Rise and fight!
Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Stupefy. Confringo.
That's the best you can do.
Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Avada Kedavra. Expelliarmus. Expulso. Stupefy.
Incendio!
You know not what you do.
Protego.
Was that meant to frighten me?
Accio. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacial. Defendo. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
school is... Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she'd done.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
The school is in
Accio.
jeopardy. Who knows what would
Revelio.
have happened with the Loyalists if you hadn't been there?